Nobody's coming for ya, kids.
Asa is a baby drag queen.
I have some books here that have been banned in certain school districts around the country. Let's go see what people think about it. Should we ban books in public schools?
Absolutely, 100% no.
No.
No, I don't think anything should be banned.
I don't think so.
When you're ready to play with your body, there are a few things to try, but the first thing to learn is that a happy or penis is a wet or pee. It is 100% not appropriate for elementary school.
If you have a play with it, slip it with.
Oh my God!
Maybe not.
Okay, no, kids maybe should not be reading that.
I'm sorry. This is like a literal sex scene. Like, this is actual, like, sex.
That's disgusting.
Whoever be distributing these kind of books to schools should be arrested immediately. Might wanna throw in there the librarian and the principal too.
Disgusting.
This is where all of my dresses go.
He performs at drag shows as
Lulu's Lovely World!
He started doing this.
I mean, he must have learned it from somewhere. What kind of content did you let your kid watch?
He started doing this 4, 5, now 6 years old. He is by far the youngest performer we've seen.
there's even adult performers that sometimes you can outperform. He fell in love with it. There's no turning back.
Where did you come from, Coronado?
Yeah, these are the anti-trans people also protesting.
Pro-reality is what we are. What? We're pro-reality. You can't change sex, my friend.
Exactly, we're actually not anti-anything. Who would put it at pro wanting kids to be healthy and not doing irreversible damage to their bodies?
Not possible.
Disgusting.
You guys are so sweet and inclusive.
Y'all are gonna hell.
Thank you. So Scott, why are you afraid to talk to women about men being placed in women's prisons? Why are you afraid to talk to women about detransitioners? Why are you ignoring them? Why do you ignore parents?
Ignoring parents who got genuine concern for their kids is insane. In my opinion, these woke pro-transitioning kids people should definitely get checked.
You ignore parents.
Why?
Why do you ignore parents who want to know their children are suffering from gender dysphoria? Scott, why did you put men in women's prisons?
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's pretty gross that you want children to have their breasts.
If you want to be nice to a kid, do it somewhere else. Do it somewhere else.
I think it's pretty gross that trans people.
Parents of gay kids came and talked to your office, and this is what we told your LGBTQ staff, and we were LGBTQ parents.
But it's crazy is that these are the parents of gay kids. What they're basically saying is that we should stop transitioning gay kids.
I think it's really gross when you talk a 12-year-old girl's breast because she doesn't like her body.
Tell you about the issues going on.
I think it's despicable to put male bodies into women's prisons and have those males rape them and not care. I think that's despicable. We just want you to
You don't need to do it right inside.
we want you to answer some questions. Body parts removed?
We call him Senator Waiter.
I believe in my First Amendment rights.
Sometimes you need to listen to your kids. You need to listen to the detransitioners who have ruined their lives. The people who are protesting against these dangers are absolute heroes.
But they're sick of the trans ideology being shoved down our throats, and it's an attack on women and children all over the country. I don't think Nancy Mace's resolution does enough. I think we need to do more. That's what I asked Speaker Johnson, and he committed to me in there in the conference that that Sarah McBride will not be using our restrooms.
It's been reported that you said you'd get into a physical altercation with a biological male if you saw them in the bathroom. Would you get into a physical altercation with?
How is that reported? How is that reported?
It's
How is that reported?
It's been on social media that was
So
said in
how
there.
was that reported?
I'm just wondering if you would get into a physical altercation with
I shouldn't
McBride,
have
should
to,
you see-
but I shouldn't have to do that. No woman should have to. But look at what men have been doing to women. Look at all the female athletes that have had to compete against men. You know, there's a volleyball player that has brain damage today because of a biological male spiking a ball into her head. Should any woman have to endure that? So if you're going to ask stupid questions like that, don't advocate for mentally ill men pretending to be women invading our spaces. You're a woman yourself, and you shouldn't accept predators in your bathroom.
The reporter got cooked. This woman is a hero though, and I absolutely agree with what she says.
Do you think Congresswoman McBride is mentally ill?
Yes, he's mentally ill. He's a biological man pretending to be a woman. That's a mental illness. There's something wrong with him.
Did you say that you would get into a physical altercation?
Where is that being reported? I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't have to. But is that, you know, it's pretty aggressive for biological men to be invading our spaces. We're women. Why do we have men coming in our spaces? Do you want to see this? So if he is aggressively coming in our bathrooms, then we should be able to defend ourselves. And the men in our conference, the men in leadership should be defending us too. America has spoken. Look, here's the issue. For all of you in the press, you need to understand this. America is fed up with the trans ideology being shoved into our face. Men are not women. They cannot have periods. They cannot have babies. And they should not compete against women in sports. And they don't belong in our women's bathrooms, our private places, our prisons.
Now this is the true bravery of a woman if I ever seen it. She does everything she needs, even if it means to get into a physical confrontation with a man, in order to protect her kids. I don't know how these people support this. I mean, haven't you seen what's happening in Thailand?
How many genders are there?
I don't understand.
Two.
Biologically.
Genders, it's like about female and males.
Yeah, they're like, how many are there?
Actually, I think it's 50-50 in Morocco.
19 million.
19 million, and for females, 19 million.
It's funny, like they don't even understand the question here because it sounds so ridiculous to them. So here they're just not as programmed, you know, they stick to real life. And that's how it is. The more you leave those first world societies, it's just more normal. None of this extra bullshit.
Wouldn't be too quick to compliment the third world countries because at least we don't throw them off of roofs.
A lot of families out there who don't believe boys should play girls' sports.
They're not boys. I'm not going to listen to transphobia at this table. I am not going to listen to you call a trans girl a boy.
Are you going to allow me to finish my explanation?
When you use a word that's a slur, I'm going to interrupt. That's not how it is. They're not boys. They're not boys. They're not playing girls' softball. I'm not going to sit there and listen to that.
Biological facts are not transphobia. The word boy isn't a slur. How about instead of acting like you believe in this bullshit, you tell us all who paid you to say that kind of nonsense?
Not to sound like a brainwashed bigot, but don't women have smaller balls than men? And don't Olympic men have 9 more inches than women? I mean, since biological men totally don't have an advantage in women's sports, so why are men going 2 more rounds during their Grand Slams than women? And there's even different rules for men in lacrosse than women, as if women don't like to play rough too.
If you support and appreciate what I do, I suggest you to like, subscribe, and comment down below for the algorithm. I appreciate the real, and I'ma see you all on the next video.